Welcome everybody to my latest video. So for this video, I thought I'd show you guys something that I just added to my collection. Now this game is something that I've been searching for, I'd say, geez, I don't even know. I probably wanted this game about a year after I started collecting arcades. Now, one problem with this game is it's extremely expensive to come by. On a good day, if you're lucky, you can buy this game for around the $200 mark. But expect to pay anywhere between, I don't know, $300 to $400. I have seen this game exchange hands for $600 cash. Now, that was the only time I saw it sell for that high of an amount. And I just basically came across it accidentally. I was at this little arcade get-together, someone was selling it, someone wanted it, and they were willing to pay that price. That is a price that I would never pay. It's just too much. But I was finally able to get this game, and I got it for a really, really good price. Now, as you can see, it's on the CPS2 hardware. Eventually, I'll change the title of this video and just give the name of the game outright. But for now, maybe you can guess which game it is. I'll give you a hint. It's going to be played in that cabinet. So, right there, it should tell you that it's a fighting game. Now, the CPS2 hardware has a lot of fighting games. And if you think about it, for what I told you this game sells for, you could probably narrow it down to which game this is. So let me go ahead and install it, and I'll show you guys what I recently added. Okay, here we are. I got it installed in my cabinet, and as you can see, it's a Street Fighter game. Now you're looking at this and you're probably thinking this is Super Turbo, which in itself is a great game. However, this is not Super Turbo. We'll let the intro screen load up here. And I'm sure you've guessed by now, what we have here is Hyper Street Fighter 2, the Anniversary Edition. So for years I've been searching for this game, and I was finally able to get this. Now, in case you don't know what the premise of this game is, you basically can choose any character from any version of the game and place them against another character of any version of the game. So for example, you can play World Warrior Ken versus Super Turbo Guile, or Championship Edition Blanca versus Super T-Hawk. Now, it's been a while since I played this game, and one thing I've noticed, basically my skills for this game are not what they should be. I've been playing Hyper Fighting, as you know, lately. And with each version of Street Fighter, the game plays a little bit differently. And that's what makes this game so great, is if you love playing Hyper Fighting, you can select a Hyper Fighting version of a character. If you love playing World Warrior versions, you can select those characters. So the mix-up and the matchups are plenty. The one thing I don't like about this game is when you play the computer, the computer always picks the Super Turbo version of a character. The other thing is, it seems the computer really likes to cheat its way to victory. And at first I really didn't believe that. Now I think it might actually be true. I'm not sure, I'm not a professional Street Fighter player. But it seems that when you input a move, a majority of the time the computer AI counterpicks that move, and it initiates a great move to counter your initial move. Hopefully that makes sense. So for this game, I've had to lower the difficulty settings a little. Again, I'm not a pro, but I still have fun playing it, and it's great when you play with friends and family, have a little tournament or something. So let's go ahead and get our match going here. You can also pick your game speed. I always like to go with 2. Let's go with Super Turbo Blanca. We'll see how I go here. Don't take this too seriously. Not bad. That didn't go so well. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be dead. That sucked. Alright, let's try another character here. Again, don't take this too seriously. As you can see, I'm playing the Super Turbo version of characters here. And Super Turbo I haven't played in years. I never cared for the HDR remix. Or, was it Super Turbo HDR? Never really cared for that. But as you can see, this is the basic premise of the game. Gotta get my skills back up to par. Like I said, I've been playing Hyper Fighting, and that game I got used to so much, and now trying to increase my Super Turbo skills, it's just not good. Let's see what happens if I don't do anything. I like how the faces also change. You notice that? Now the one thing is, if you pick earlier versions of the game, like World Warrior, obviously you can't pick T-Hawk, Fei Long, Balrog. Let's see how long wonder if anybody was actually good with World Warrior Zangief. I obviously never was. That was worthless. The other fun thing is basically when you have friends over and you both play as characters that you totally suck at. Try it out. Trust me, you'll have a good time. But there you are. So this cabinet I built, it was originally supposed to be a multi-Street Fighter cabinet. But then it quickly turned into me just playing Hyper Fighting. And now, I'm primarily going to be playing Hyper Anniversary Edition. So, things change in a very short amount of time. The other thing was having to get used to American-style sticks and buttons. Because for the longest time, I was playing on my Street Fighter 4 setup. Which, of course, has Japanese-style sticks and buttons. So getting used to this again took a little bit of practice. So there you are. Until next time.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.